tell you that I have a home. I told you can we meet at the public park.
Yeah, for
So,
sex, because it's dark.
why would you say? If I want to have sex with her, I will take it to my home.
Stop
But you-
tension.
No, like serious, I'm not like,
No.
if I want to have the sex with her, I will take her to my home.
She's 13.
She told me that her mother is mentally deranged, and I told her that I usually check the chat. I usually encourage her. It's not good to leave your mother. It's good always to be with your mother.
Can you look at me when I'm talking, not the males? Women. Can't disrespect me.
You don't want to listen to me.
I don't need to listen to you because I know everything, dummy.
I know you know everything.
Yeah, I know everything. I know that you was going to rape a 13-year-old child.
Okay.
I know that you was going to kiss her and wanted to suck her boobs.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Normally, on dating.
Look at me when you're talking.
On dating sites, you can talk. You can do anything. But
She told you she was 13. You took her over to WhatsApp.
Hello, good people. I welcome you once again to this very channel. I remain your friend Fidel De Castro, aka the Inspired Castro. I paused this video. I'm really going to show you this video to the finish. But first of all, I need to say these few things. If you are living in diaspora or you're planning to travel abroad for studies, wherever you're watching me from, there are certain things you must know. There are laws in every part of the Western world on the protection of the minors. We have these laws in the UK, in America, in Germany, in France, in Sweden, in Finland. These laws, the only difference that you may find in these laws is the sex age in some of these countries. In some countries, you may find sex age to be 18 years, some countries 15 years, some countries 17 years. But there are few tricks you must understand as a young man who is traveling to the Western world to study. Because the minors are always endangered, are always in the danger of meeting rapists and meeting sexual perverts, meeting perverts all over the world, you know. So sometimes these organizations that are fighting for the protection of the minors, they disguise, they find themselves in dating apps. This young man you see here has been sentenced in the UK for making sexual advances to a minor, a girl who is 13 years old. He started chatting this girl, making sexual advances, telling him that he wants to suck his boobs, trying to tell the young girl that he's bola, he's big and all of that. Listen, and the young man is also claiming rights that he met this young girl in the dating site, that he has the right to talk to the young girl whichever way he wants. Listen, you must know this. These organizations that protect the rights of the minors, sometimes, I'm telling you out of experience from other people, sometimes they find their ways into some of these dating sites. Normally, before you get into some of these dating sites, you must be up to 18 years and above. You have to even verify your age. But what they do, when you're chatting somebody, when you find your way to the dating site, for example, and somebody tell you, say, I am 13 years old, what should come to your head is, how did this person find her way into this dating site? And as a gentleman who also respects the rights of the minor, I don't think you should continue a discussion with a girl who told you that she is 13 years old. Some of these people who chat you up on dating site telling you that they are 13 years, 12 years, they may not actually be minors. These people may be, agents working for these organizations. They do some of these things in disguise to identify potential rapists. They do them to identify potential perverts. So if you are not a pervert or if you are not a rapist, I don't see any reason why you should, engage a sexual discussion with a girl who is 13 years old. You must know this. This is one of the tricks. You must know these tricks. On no account should you engage on a sexual discussion with a girl who told you by herself that she's 13 years old or 12 years old. Last year, I made a video about one of the Ghanaian brother who was sentenced to jail in the UK for also making sexual advancement to a 13-year-old girl. This one entered about 10 buses before he got to the destination of the girl. On getting there, he was arrested. Whether or did they follow the guy, I don't know. How you go enter up to 10 buses to go and meet a 13-year-old girl? What are you looking for? The Western world will not be Niger, where people they do things anyhow and go scot-free. You must know this. Last year, I could remember if I met one in 2020, I met one guy from Senegal. He came to me and said, "Bros, I need an advice from you. I met this young girl, and she's 17 years old, and she said that she likes me, and she has visited my house, this and that. Please, what do you advise me?" I told him there is no relationship. There is no advice to give to you than to quit whatever you are doing with that girl, except you want to go to jail. So, what I'm saying in essence is that you must be as wise as the serpent, and at the same time, be as humble as the dove, be as gentle as the dove. Living in the Western world is not a child's play. A lot of people have been here for 10 years, 15 years, they never even get one girlfriend for one day. Congeality, I tell they call and congeality. Conge go hold you, conge go do you too many things. But you must not allow this so-called conge to put you into trouble. If you don't reach to marry, go back home and marry. This is my piece of advice. If you know anybody traveling abroad, share this video to that person. You must behave as a gentleman in the Western world if you must live there happily without troubles. And my advice also goes to those people who are fond of making sexual advances to young people, to minors. It is not right. What are you looking for in a child of 13 years, 12 years, 14 years, and 15 years? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If God don't hold you, go back to your home country and go find babe where you go blow. So that's my piece of advice. Just watch the video, and after watching the video, please try to share this video so that a lot of people will learn a very beautiful lesson. See you soon.
She never told me she was 13.
Yes, she did. The first message.
I told her she was 13, and I told her, how will you be lying that you were 13? 13, you can't. The dating site is, you are not halal.
It wasn't a dirty site.
Wait, it's on dating site.
You took her over.
How will I meet her?
Demi, shut your mouth. You took her over to WhatsApp. She told you in the first message she was 13. You told her you was going to kiss her boobs. You wanted to rape that child tonight.
Me?
Yeah, and that's why you've tried running.
Check my pocket if I have the condom, I have anything.
Oh, you bought condoms, have you?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I rape her? This is the public chat over there. This is the public park. Beside this building, you see a park there. It's general park. Everybody is.
Why was you going to take her to a park?
I thought that is where can I sit down? There's a lot of sitting down there. People usually sit down there. A lot of people are there sitting down.
You was going to take that 13-year-old child to the park to rape her?
No. Don't accuse me of raping. I told her, why are you on dating sites? That 13 years is not cannot be on dating sites. You need to be verified because they can agree you to be on dating sites. And you are hating, that's why you are verified to be on dating sites. Me?
Yeah, and that's why you've tried running.
Check my pocket if I have the condom, I have anything.
Oh, you bought condoms, have you?
That's what I'm saying. Why would I rape her? This is the public chat over there. This is the public park. Beside this building, you see a park there. It's general park. Everybody is.
Why was you going to take her to a park?
I thought that is where can I sit down? There's a lot of sitting down there. People usually sit down there. A lot of people are there sitting down.
You was going to take that 13-year-old child to the park to rape her?
No. Don't accuse me of raping. I told her, why are you on dating sites? That 13 years is not cannot be on dating sites. You need to be verified because they can agree you to be on dating sites. And you are hating, that's why you are verified to be on dating sites.
You took her to WhatsApp. You knew her age. You said you was going to have sex with her.
13 years.
Yeah, 13 years.
I never said that.
Do you know that's a criminal offence?
I know it's a criminal offence. That's why I told her that if I want to confirm, maybe you are 13 or not. That's why I always told her that 13 years, I'm not allowed to be with you. You are not allowed to come to my house.
Okay, hold on a minute. So you've just said that you wanted to confirm that she was 13, yeah?
Yeah.
But you've still chosen to meet a 13-year-old child tonight.
No, that's why I told you, let's meet at the park, because she said you want to assist her. She told me her sister usually go to work by 8.
Right, and look at me. These aren't even paying attention to you.
Let me explain. She told me her sister usually go to work by 8 and she can come to my home. So she will spend the night to the following day. And I told her that if you are 13, you are not meant to come into a guy's house and spend the night. You are not meant to be with any guy.
But you have chosen to come and meet a 13-year-old after sexually communicating with her online.
How will I know that she's 13? I accuse her that if you're 13 years old, you can never be on any dating site.
Right, hold on. You've told her exactly where to meet you.
I'm not lying. I told her that's why I to meet at the public park here.
But why are you meeting a 13-year-old child, dummy?
Oh my God. That's why I told you that
Have you had sex chat before? Can I see your nude pictures? I'll not expose it, I promise. Can you date me? Any good like kiss and romance? When are you coming to my town? Do you always delete the chat? It's big. Can you date me? Love me? What about sex? Are you ready for it? But my dick is big. It can hurt a little for the first time. Do you want to do that for me? Do it once. Listen!
Everybody does that online. That's just online.
Not to 13-year-old kids, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. I have my rights. She's never been 13. She needs to be verified because she's under 18.
Do you want to try sex?
Under 18 can never be on dating.
Little, because I have a big dick. No.
I'm not running.
You're acting like a big dick.
See the way I'm leaving me for the past 20 or 30 minutes. I'm naked here.
With protection, baby.
I have my own right because it's the dating side. I don't meet her on the wrong side. I don't meet her anywhere.
Right, can you shut up? Can you shut up?
Like serious?
Yeah, like serious. Shut up.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God. Can I show you my dick? Will you show me your breast? We are playing.
Sorry, can I just please? Can you move for it?
No.
Nope.
Sorry. This is my pocket.
Yeah, and don't spit again.
I want to take my car.
No.
Can you help me
No.
take it?
You're keeping your arm there, otherwise you'll go to the floor. Don't tell her anything because she will not believe you. I trust you, and what will you tell her? I'm scared because if anyone knows, I will be in jail. You are under 18.
That's what I said. You know.
And this is why I'm scared.
Thank God
And
everything you said is under there.
So
if I'm going to the cause.
Can you shut up? Just a little, and a little bit of blood will come out. There is a little thing that needs to remove before my penis will enter.
That's right for a virgin.
If you snap your pussy, I will show you. Take a picture of your pussy and I will show you the thing there. Why are you sending that to a 13-year-old?
That's what I'm telling you. Try to record me. Under 13,
I am recording you.
Yeah, under 13 can never be on the dating site.
But you were sexually communicating with a 13-year-old.
Wait. I told you under 13 can never be on dating site.
She told you she was 13.
And I told her it's not possible. It needs to be verified.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You asked her if she had WhatsApp. Sure.
You are so sure that I want to have sex with her. I will tell her to come to my house.
No.
I tell her that on 13.
You told her to delete the chat. You told her you was going to have sex with her because your dick is big. You are a big dick.
I told her under 13, you are not allowed to come to my house.
Yes, yeah, so you're going to rape her in a park instead. Classy.
How will I rape her in a public park here? This is Portsmouth. This is not the village. This is Portsmouth everywhere. There is light over the park there. Let's go there. There is light. That's everything. How will I rape under 13? I'm not sure. If I'm sure that he's saying I will invite her to my home. I know that I'm not sure what he's saying, and I try to confuse her that you are lying. Under 13 can never be in dating site because it needs to be verified.
Right,
that means you are.
Yeah? Have you finished?
I'm done.
Because I'm bored of listening to you. Quite frankly.
Yeah.
Because everything that comes out of your mouth, dummy, is shit. You can sit there all you want and give it the big bollocks. Doesn't work with me.
Okay.
Why? I'm talking. I've listened to you. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
So hush your gums and listen.
All right.
Just because you don't like a woman being in control, you're gonna listen. Okay? Because nobody else cares. The first message that child sent to you was, "Hi, I'm 13.
Continue with the chat.
I have continued the chat. I've got every bit of chat.
What did that do?
You said, "I'm Dammy from such and such. How old are you?" She then repeats, 13. Are you on WhatsApp? No, I'm talking. Are you on WhatsApp?
You never tell me the place where I told her under 13 can never be on dating side. How sure that you are 13, you are not.
I'll tell you what. Tell you what. You show the police this because I'm damn sure tonight you are going to be in handcuffs and you are going to be spending a night in the cell.
I don't fucking care.
You don't fucking care. Well, guess what? Do you know what? That smile is going to be wiped off your face when you're in handcuffs.
No problem. If you don't trust me, I know that what I'm saying is real. What I'm saying, telling her is real. If I have any hidden agenda with her,
right.
I will invite her.
Can you stop looking at these? They're not interested. I'm in charge here.
Because you don't want to listen to me.
What? Do you think I should, do you?
Because...
How many children are you talking to, Dammy?
So I'm sure you've had it all. The young man is even going ahead to claim rights. that he has it right, that he met the young girl in a dating site. That is not an excuse. In the Western world, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. I don't see any reason why you should continue having a discussion with a minor who told you that she is 13 years old. Like I told you, even for dating sites, some of these organizations will pose as minors. They will chat you up and they will tell you that they are 13. They will tell you that they are even 12. If you are a gentleman who has respect, who has intention to protect the rights of the minor, your advice to that person should be, you are not supposed to be here. Stop chatting the person. Disconnect the person from your chat list and move on with your life. I want to tell you this, the Western world is not a child's play. You must learn to live by the confines of within the confines of the law. If you're not ready to live within the confines of the law, you will definitely go in for it. I really feel sad for this young man, and I hope that after he finishes his jail term, that he will learn some beautiful lessons from his experience. And I'm using this opportunity to speak to you who is watching me. Learn to respect the rights of the minor. I am not an advocate of those who devour and molest young people. Minors deserve to live. There are people like you and I. Therefore, I say no to taking advantage of the minors in the society. Let this video be a lesson to you who is watching me. You must also, in all honesty and in your own capacity, strive to protect the lives, the rights, and the lives of the minor. A lot of them have been endangered. A lot of them have fallen into the hands of rapists, into the hands of perverts who take advantage of them, who exploit them sexually. It is not right. In the Western world, you will definitely go in for it. I hope to come your way sooner again. I remain your friend, Fidel De Castro, aka the Inspired Castro. Share this video so that it will save somebody who is about making the same mistake. God bless you and see you soon. Bye for now.